Good morning, viewers. This is M. Kumar, and today I'm going to just tell you that what is the significance of English the nowadays in our life, and in terms of area, the wherever that we go, that we are looking, there's the kingdom of English, and it's very important for us. Without it, that we are just incomplete in our life. That's why that it's very necessary for every guys to learn English and to know the significance of it. Whatever the guys are preparing today that in this education field, in all the fields, this English is really the very necessary for them by which they can find their destinations very easily. Not only the single area, there are a lot of the sectors where students then can find this goal if they have the good command in English. Whether that it is belong to your education sectors or professional sector, in all the sectors, it has importance to place. If you know the gain of it, you can achieve it very easily. And you can find your destinations. Whether you are in engineering field, in medical field, or in other fields, in all the fields, it's very necessary, it's very important. If you have these things, it will work as your weapon, whether you are in this country or you are in abroad, because English that is an international language. It's not a regional language. Wherever you go, that you can find his job easily that if you have the good command English, if you have good communications, if you are able to talk to anybody, friendly, then you are respected in all the areas, the way people like you, and you get the job very easily. Today many guys are there, they are doing job, but they are suffering from this problem that I don't know English. I have no the capacity to learn the English, and still I am wondering they are there. They are in good post, but always they are thinking that I have not this English communications properly, and they are compelled to learn English later. That's why if you think about your own future or about your own career, that you can do it yourself very easily. If you are graduate, you have a lot of degrees, but you are not finding job, whenever you are called for an interview and you are interrogated in English in that situations, that you feel yourself the creeper. You think that I am lame because of this English, because it that cracked your hand and foot there when you face an interview before anybody. Why does it happen so that way with you? Do you know? Because you didn't care that in the initial of your life, and now that when you have a lot of degrees in your pocket, but you are just tossing up and down the years of fees without water. That's why it's very necessary, it's very important to know the English. If you have these things, you can survive in all the sectors of the countries. All the country will regard you, respect you, that if you have this English language is properly within you. That's why, my friend, that's why my viewers, they always think of it that from beginning, that when that your life will be that in a such a state where that you have no any way to come out of it from there. Before this, when that you are just going to put your life into the den, before this you have to save yourself from these things. That's why I would like to remind you, you must learn English. You must think about it. And you have to start from today, by ways that you can find your target very easily in your life. There are a lot of guys, there are a lot of people, they know they are thinking, they how to learn English, how to speak English. And what is the importance of English in our life? Without it, my viewers, that you are incomplete in your life. As you have the big buildings, and if there is no electricity, if there is no light, then all the rooms are locking your stacks. Then how can you see that? How can you enjoy those all the rooms that what you have built after a long periods? Same like that, it means that English that is a light for you. That if you need light that within you, then you should have these things within you. That whenever that you depart for any country, for any sectors, if you have these things, you can survive that in any sector. You can work that in call centers. You can work that in the airport. You can work that in any BPRO company. You can work that in other fields that where English is demanded. And you don't know anything. You have not the good command in Hindi. You have not good command that in other languages, in other regional languages. No any problem that is stand before you. But if you have only these things, you have only this English language that within you, then you can then make your future bright. Where only people that will start to clap. For you, they will give you a big hand that if you have the good command of English. I am not only, there are a lot of people, those who are suffering from this. Why? Because of you. You are the reason for yourself. Because you couldn't understand, you couldn't comprehend the importance of English. That's why, my friend, I would like to remind you, if you want to do something better in your future, in your life, if you want to build your career, then you have to go the way of English. If you touch the hand of English, it will never leave you. It will always keep on. That's why you are a student, then you have to start learning English from now. Because there are a lot of there are a lot of people, there are a lot of students, they are feeling the deficiency of English that are at present. It will be the with you forever. It will never break friendship. It is just an unbroken chain for you. It will just be in your pocket, and wherever you need it, you can use in all the sectors, in all the fields. That's why don't delay and you try to learn English very soon, very early. The day is very short. When your time will pass and you will repent later, that I couldn't then know the English. Once a story, one story was there that in class 12, there was a little boy whose name was French. And the teachers was saying him that he was teaching that in the school of Alsace. When they taught the French language in that school, the little boy, the French that he didn't care on his study, he didn't care him on the French language. Himmel, the teachers, the past 40 years in that school, but French, they couldn't learn the French language. When it was the retirement day from that school, the Himmel today died, the French is saying that I couldn't learn the French language within 40 years. Today he is repenting. And he was that in that such a day where that he just fallen himself into the jam. That's why you don't be as a French where that he couldn't learn the French language. And today that he is repenting, same like that, all the guys, I would like to remind you that you must know the importance of English from now, by which that you can fulfill your all the wishes what you have within you.